Ever since I started shaving, I've participated in No Shave November. It all started when I was a swimmer and I would let my leg hair grow to help build up endurance. And then it continued later on as I thought it was more fun to do, and it was fun to compete against other people to see who could get their leg hair longer. But I never knew the true purpose of No Shave November. According to Berkeley in 2014, the purpose of No Shave November has been left behind for bigger and better hair goals. We may not all participate in No Shave November, but there is some very interesting history behind it as to why people started this crazy trend and why it still goes on today. Today in the speech we will look at the history of No Shave November with its origin all the way back in ancient Greece and its contribution to our world today. No Shave November has made many appearances throughout the years, but it started way back farther than you'd ever think, way back in ancient Greece with some well-known philosophers. According to Johnson in 2013, Plato wanted his students to be well educated, and he wanted them to be like the most knowledgeable or the gods. And to do that, they had to grow long beards and long hair because the gods and the most knowledgeable back then had these long beards and this long luxurious hair. So for 30 days of the year, these young students would spend the time growing out their beards and their hair to be more like the gods so they could be more educated, more well-knowing. In the same article, Johnson says that Aristotle made it a habit as a tradition of practicing ethics. Aristotle was the one that actually made this a tradition to do every single year. Every year, these young men would grow out their beards and their hair for 30 days to be more like the gods. This is when it actually became a tradition, but the Greeks did not go by a monthly schedule, so they did not actually create what we think of as No Shave November today. So the Greeks started the tradition, but later on it started with a different meaning. It became more of an awareness, a way to bring awareness to cancer and cancer patients. Berkeley states in 2014, the goal of No Shave November is to let your hair grow free and embrace it, in which many ways cancer patients are not able to. So they're saying show off your natural look by not shaving, by not cutting it, just let it grow. Cancer patients may not be able to grow their hair, and they don't want to see people cutting off the hair that they wish they could have. Berkeley also states the purpose of No Shave November was also to help fundraise for an awareness or a charity. So when it all started, people were meant to take the money they would use on razors and shaving cream and taming equipment to give the money that they don't use to a charity to help raise awareness for cancer or to help the research to help a patient in need. But many people were unaware that this was actually for a charitable cause. Many people thought it was just for fun, that I'm going to post pictures to Instagram or I'm going to compete against my friends. They did not realize that there was more to No Shave November. Lots of people do partake in No Shave November, but it can be for multiple different reasons to each person. As we come to close, I hope you think of No Shave November differently now, whether you decide to take part in it or not. It's interesting how it started all the way back in ancient Greece and how it still exists in our world today, but more as a charity or a way to raise awareness. Try to participate this November, but try to participate for a cause that you like or something you want to support or to raise awareness, and let people know of this. Let people know why you are participating so they'll actually think it's for a cause rather than you just didn't have time this morning to get up and shave.